I came here because I needed a dental implant, which I ended up getting two, and you gave me fantastic crowns. But I've known my husband since I was 15 years old, and he had a horrible mouth of teeth. Horrible, in every which way. And when I finished here, when I finished my dental treatment here, I knew, even before I finished, that my husband needed to do something. He was cracking a molar every year. His teeth were breaking, moving, I mean, everything. And I knew that it was going to be a long process, and I didn't think he would have the patience for it. But I said to him, you have to go. You have to have an appointment. You have to see what they can do for you. He's in the entertainment business. He deals with studio executives, actors, agents, managers. He travels around the world for his job. And I said, when you smile, you have these horrible mouth of teeth. It doesn't match the rest of your body. It's not the image you want to project. And so, I pushed him a little bit and I pushed him. And he says that when you held up his panoramic x-ray of his mouth and you said to him, in 5 years, you will have dentures. That's when it really sank in to him that he's got to do something about his teeth. I had been nagging him for the 20 years we were married and the 10 years before that we weren't married. And he didn't want to listen to me. But when he heard it from you, it sank in, okay, this is real. My wife isn't overreacting. I need to do something. And the long process that he went through, starting with braces, implants, prosthetics, he had more dental appointments than anybody I know. He was constantly coming to see one of you three specialists. But he could see the changes. And while he got impatient, he could see things were going to be good when he was done. And the fact that I had already been here, I was familiar with you, I was familiar with your staff. I would come in with him sometimes, we would laugh, we would joke, that helped him. And then in the end, I said to you, the very first time he came here, my husband had to leave with a Donny Osmond smile. For over 3 decades that I had known him at that point, I used to say to him, you need to do something. And so I was determined that if he was going to go through that, and it wasn't cheap, it was an expensive process, but in the very end, it was absolutely worth it. And that first day the final day that he came and smiled, and there was the mouth that I knew he could have. And in a way, I'm happy that he waited so long because the technology was much better. Had he done something 20 years ago, it wouldn't have been as good as what it is now. The implant process was, I had it as well. It was pretty painless, pretty quick as far as I'm concerned. The braces, I think he finished everything up, he was saying, in 2.5 years. To go from disaster mouth to beautiful. And it was worth every penny. It was worth every minute. And I look at him and I think, what did he have before that? And so many people have commented in business that his teeth look beautiful. So that's a testament to you. And he tells people, you're not seeing an original tooth in my head. Every single tooth you're seeing, Dr. Exler, crowned, veneered, he did something to it. And they just look magnificent. It's the result that we wanted. And I'm so happy that you gave him the smile that he deserves. It was incredible for me to see. I think for him too, because I think he was doubtful in the beginning, what it's going to look like. And I think when he finally got there and you held the mirror up to his mouth and he could see the difference, I think he was amazing. Smile matches his personality now. It didn't before. And we just have you to thank for it. So thank you.